Great to have you here today. In this video, I got a really simple drill for you. We're gonna go old school. I'm gonna give you 3 very simple feels. We're gonna take out that driver and we're gonna hit it farther. It's just gonna be that easy. So we don't have to think a lot in these drills. We don't have to do any kind of crazy stuff. This is just pure, simple instruction. It's gonna help you to hit it farther and hit it better with the driver. So let's jump right into it. Now, I've got a ton of great content coming out for you this year. If you don't want to miss out, you're going to need to click that subscribe button down below. That's the only way that you're going to be notified. Also, click the thumbs up. That really helps us to grow the channel. And be sure to post your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, so hack number 1 is going to be, where do I focus my attention? A lot of times we get so ball bound. We're so worried about hitting this golf ball, hitting it perfectly solid, getting it to go in a certain direction. I think that can make things more complicated than it needs to be. What I want you to do is, as you're over top of this golf ball, I want you to be visualizing in your mind's eye this golf ball flying through the air right down the middle of the fairway. So all of my attention is where that golf ball is going to be going. If I think about my swing, I'm visualizing my body opening up, releasing out to that point. That's going to help me to get more lag, to release the golf club in front, and to get more swing speed. So in the next 5 swings, go ahead, set up to the golf ball, visualize how that ball is going to be flying down the fairway, and swing your entire body toward the ending position and not the golf ball on the ground. Okay, so hack number 2, how high do we tee the golf ball? Ideally, we like to have happen when we're playing golf or we're hitting this driver as far as we can, we'd like to have this driver moving a little bit up into the golf ball. That's going to promote the ball launching higher and getting lower spin. So what I like to do is to have at least half the golf ball over top of the crown of the club at address for a stock shot. If I want to go a little bit extra, maybe I really want to hit one far, let's put 3/4 of the golf ball above the crown of the golf club as I'm setting up for this. So here, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to set about 3/4 of that ball over the crown as I set my club behind. Now, again, I'm still visualizing swinging in front, but I'm going to imagine that club swinging from low to high, getting a higher launch and lower spin to really maximize my distance. You'll notice on this one on flight scope how the ball really gets up in the air, especially if I'm downwind. You can really crank them like this. Hack number 3, I'm going to use the trusty old door stopper. Really anything, you can even put a golf ball under your foot. Anything you put under there to feel the sensation. You can grab a small twig, something like that's going to be completely fine. So I'm going to set up to this drive like I would with my normal stance, get my feet aligned properly, and then I'm going to cram this door stopper kind of underneath the outside of my right foot. Now as I'm coming into the backswing, I want to feel like I'm pushing down on the inside of that door stopper. So I'm pushing that door stopper into the ground. That's going to make sure that I load up on my right side. So I feel like I'm kind of getting some pressure into this door stopper. With that door stopper there, I'm not going to roll my ankle like this and kind of slide to the right. So this is really good for that. I'm keeping my foot angled in as I'm loading into my right. And then as I come on through, I want to feel like I come completely off that door stopper. My right heel lifts up. Again, that's going to help me to get through the shot, have my focus of attention down the fairway, and it's going to make things a lot easier there too. So let's go ahead and set up, focus of attention down the fairway, visualizing hitting up on the golf ball, and finally this door stopper. Load into that, and then help that pressure moving to the left to visualize that good finish position like we've been talking about. Let's give another whirl here. All right, so try those 3 hacks out. Those are going to help you to hit longer drives today. One thing that's always going to help you to build more driving distance is getting more lag in your golf swing. Creating that big angle of lag and then releasing that angle, which is really key, is one of the most important things you can do to create distance. I got an awesome bonus video for you. I'm going to play one of my best lag videos. Just click the card that pops up on your screen or the link down below in the description. You'll get instant access to that video. We'll start building some more lag in your swing and picking up some serious speed. Let's go and get started. As in, welcome back. I'm Ballard, and in today's video, we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, you look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be. I want to use the full length of this club to build lag and then release.